What is going on, everyone? ItzFuman here, and welcome back to another episode of How to Use Blank Effectively. In this episode, we are going over the Tempest specialist weapon, which is Prophet's weapon. This is a series on where I give you tips and tricks on how to use a weapon more effectively. In this case, the Tempest. I also give you tips and tricks on how to get hero gear using that weapon, because we all know you need to get 6 kills in one game 6 times with a specialist weapon to get the hero body. So I'm helping you guys get that, and also if you just want to get better with a weapon, improve your KD ratio with it, and overall have a better experience using it to help you become a more all-around player. So with all that in mind, let's get right into the video. Now let's get into some quick little tips. Tip number 1, do not aim down sights. When you aim down sights, the time to charge up your Tempest is slightly longer than when you just hip fire. Also, your crosshairs are the exact same when you aim down sights. It just has that big bulky sight around your screen, so you can't see enemies where they are. Also, when you hip fire, it increases the hitbox at which enemies get hit from the Tempest, because as you know, the Tempest has a slightly larger hitbox than a normal gun would. So that's it for tip number 1, do not aim down sights, because there are a lot of benefits for just hip firing, and also hip firing is a lot easier to react to than aiming down sights and pulling the trigger, unless you're at a very, very long distance. Even at long distances, I just tend to hip fire my way to the enemies. Tip number 2, use overclock. This is a pretty much given for getting any kills with a specialist weapon, because it allows you to get it faster, and it allows you to use it more times so you can get the feel of it a lot easier. Tip number 2, use a headset or Apple earphones, work perfectly, and you want to use awareness just to allow yourself to know where enemies are at all times so that you can get the edge on them, because you're going to have a couple seconds to charge up and then blast them in the face with your Tempest. You can also use dead silence so that people can't hear you coming around the corner, but it's not necessary. The third tip is to use your Tempest at the right moment. Use your minimap to look for large groups of enemies. If you see a large group of enemy, or if you see a few people on your screen near an objective, then pop out your Tempest. Normally, you only need to hit one guy with it, and then it will chain to the other people. I've gotten many quad feeds by just hitting one person and it spreading around. Even in free-for-all, which is crazy, I have done this before just by using the minimap. You don't want to use your Tempest right when you get it. You want to wait for the right moment and then attack when it's ready. The hard part is just waiting for the right moment. Sometimes you have to wait all game and you only can use it once, but if you get a lot of kills with that one time, then it's definitely worth your time. Those are just some few quick tips if you want to get better with the Tempest all around. But if you want to get hero gear for the Tempest, here's what I recommend. Play the game mode free-for-all. In this game mode, you can get it 3 times in a match, and since a match goes by fairly quickly, you have many chances to get this. Considering you only get 3 chances of getting 6 kills in that game, you have to get at least 2 kills for each use of your Tempest. It is actually really easy to get 2 kills with one Tempest in free-for-all, because you do not show up on the map when using the Tempest for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a laser gun, or electricity doesn't show up on the map or something. I don't know. Something cool like that. But you don't show up and people are not going to know where you are, and if you have awareness on, then you're going to know where everybody else is and you can just shoot them. I surprisingly have gotten multiple quad feeds just playing free-for-all. I don't know how I did it, but I did, and hopefully you guys can too. So pretty much the only tip I can give you for getting hero gear with the Tempest is just put on your favorite weapon. It can be literally any weapon you want. I just put on a weapon that I haven't used very much so I can rank it up and gain a little bit of XP for it, but it really doesn't matter. All you have to do is hop into a free-for-all match and select the Tempest weapon. Once you have about 8 or 9 kills, you'll be able to use your Tempest, at least get 2 kills with that, and then get 2 kills with it again once you get it again, and then get 2 kills again. Or you can get 3 and 3, or you can get all 6 in 1, it doesn't matter at all, as long as you get 6 kills in a total of 3 uses of the Tempest. So you're not going to get this your first time playing free-for-all. You're going to have to play 1 or 2 matches before just to get a feel for the Tempest, unless you already have done that. In this case, it'll be very easy for you to do. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like down below. Also, subscribe if you are new. If you want me to do any other tips or tricks, leave it in the comments below. Also, if this helped, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.